What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 19 video, and we're bringing you Coalossal. Yes, the famous Coalossal, the famous king of Players Cup, although it didn't win the most recent one. But again, Coalossal is one of those Pokemon that is very, very oppressive turn 1, and it almost forces your opponent to respect it on Team Preview. Because if they don't respect it on Team Preview, you just lose straight right away from turn 1 or even turn 2. And there's really no way to stop it after it gets a steam engine going. So why don't we just feature it on the channel? So here we go. We got Meteor Beam, Heat Wave, Earth Power, not Solar Beam. I do like Solar Beam, but this time we're going with the Earth Power. We want the Max Quakes. And then, of course, we have the Protect. You know we have the Weakness Policy. So that means we're going to have Pokemon on the team that's going to self-activate the Weakness Policy. And we're going to go with the Urshifu. Of course, Water Urshifu. You can Aqua Jet into your Coalossal. It will deal quite a bit of damage, but not enough to where it'll matter too much, because once you self-proc the Weakness Policy, Coalossal can just steamroll, and then Urshifu after that can just clean up the mess after the Rock Chip damage over time starts taking effect. And a very typical set here. Yes, we are Sash. Now, again, you have to be careful, because if the opponent brings Redirection, you can't really go with Coalossal Urshifu. Alright, which is why they have to respect it on Team Preview. But we have another way to proc the Weakness Policy, and that is with our Dragapult Surf combo, which is very, very well known. However, you know, this is a Cloverbell team. We're always going to have a Clover spin on it, and this is a Life Orb offensive Dragapult. Yes, exactly. So sometimes we want to catch the opponent off guard, and if we lead Coalossal Dragapult, they may already think, oh, he's just going to Surf, he's just going to Dynamax Coalossal and go ham, so we're going to respect that. However, what we have the option of going for on this Dragapult is Dynamaxing the Dragapult and preserving the Coalossal for later in the game, and we can just go for hard-hitting Max Phantasms, Airstreams, and even Max Wormwind to reduce attack. And the reason why this is good is because when you reduce defenses, you can have your Rillaboom, which you're going to see next, or your Urshifu clean up from the back. Alright, so our offensive Dragapult is our spin on this team so far. And again, there's our Rillaboom, and we have U-turn on this Rillaboom just so that we could defensively pivot if we need to. And you know, Grassy Glide Fake Out is a norm, and we do like to run Protect on this Rillaboom, and we are Miracle Seed. Protect is really, really good. Okay. After that, our flying type of choice normally would be Moltres, just like Wolf Glick did, but we're going with Togekiss, and this is an offensive Togekiss. Sometimes you can partner this with the Dragapult instead, if the matchup calls for it, especially in a best of 3. So Togekiss is really, really good. We are Scope Lens, we are Super Lux, so this is the Violence Togekiss build, and we're modest. So what you could do is you could lead Togekiss Dragapult. You can max the Pult next to Togekiss to preserve it. You can go for Airstreams, so that way Togekiss can become fast as well, and just go for Dazzling Gleams, and then just crit everything, and then Rillaboom and Urshifu can just clean up from the back. Alright, you can even max the Togekiss if you need to, but not too often will you ever need to do that. Just to round it off, we do have Incineroar. You know what this does. Flare Blast, Parting Shot, Taunt, Fake Out. You know, we're going to need Taunt against Porygon too, so you might as well just run it. And of course, that's... Oh yeah, that was our last one. Okay. Alright, so that's our squad, and let's go ahead and try it on the ladder. Alright, we're playing against Noob with the double zeros, and this is another interesting team. He's got the Lucario. Manby loves the Lucario. So Manby, if you're watching this, he understands the power of Lucario. There's the Gastrodon. So you already know we're bringing the Rillaboom. There is a Charizard on the field, and there is a Clefable. Okay. So there's some redirection there. Okay. How do I want to try and do this? I mean, he has to respect Coalossal, right? So you would think he brings the Gastrodon, right? But that's fine by me. So this is another game where we can just do this, bring Rillaboom in the back, and then what do we want to close with? I don't think we need Togekiss this game. I don't think we need the Urshifu either. I think it's going to be Incineroar to come in and do the job here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, we'll go with like this. So, let's see what he brings as the lead. Again, even if he bleeds Clefable Charizard just for redirection, tries to click Max Quake into Coalossal, that is totally fine by me. I will still get my rocks up. I will still get my rocks up. Okay, Clefable and the Gastrodon. Alright, that is amazing, because then I can just take out the Clefable and not give anything towards the Gastrodon. However, I will think a little more about this. I will think a little more about this, because the Storm Drain is going to make that thing strong, right? The Storm Drain is going to make that thing strong. So, I very much understand that. I very much do. So I'm thinking I might have to swap this. Yeah, let's be a little bit smarter here. Let's swap this into Rillaboom. And I don't mind maxing here and going for the Clefable. I honestly don't mind at all. I don't think that Gastrodon has Ice Beam here, because why would he lead this? Alright, so we're gonna make a surprise here. We're gonna switch out the Coal, go into the Rillaboom, pin that Gastrodon, and instead max the Dragapult. Life Orb Dragapult. Alright. Here we go. Alright, and that is what I like also about this team. The flexibility to max your Dragapult because you are Life Orb. I enjoyed this. I did it in Series 8 with Dragapult and Zacian. Check out that video if you haven't, but yes, here we go. Let's see what the Gastrodon does. There's no max. There's the follow me. I am very much following you. Okay. And here's the Phantasm. I wonder how much this does. Very good damage. Very good damage indeed. Okay, now let's see what he does. Oh, he has the Berry. That's a little annoying, but there is defense drops here. Now, what could be annoying is the Yawn on this. Oh, he just goes for Icy Wind. Okay, that's interesting. Really? So he did not care about Coalossal, I guess. Alright, okay. Alright, so he has an Icy Wind. So what I can do is... Okay. What could he have instead? There is a Charizard there. So what I want to try and do... Alright, so we're going to go into there. And what I want to also do is get an Airstream off. And there is a defense drop on that Clefable. So I think we'll be okay here. So let's see what happens here. He wants to waste my max, I understand this. But if I can get the Gastrodon off the field, then Coalossal and Incineroar should be able to be just fine. But let's see what he does. I'm surprised some people are using Clefable a little bit more than the Clefairy. He's gonna max the Gastrodon. Okay. That's interesting. He's maxing the Gastrodon. So he probably wants the Hailstorm onto the Rillaboom. Oh, that's bad. That is bad for me. Oh, okay. He just went for max guard. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so the Clefable, not sure what he went for, but it dies anyway. So we get a speed boost here. Was the Clefable going for Moonblast? It must have. But now we get our speed boost back. We get our speed back, I should say. So, I'm not sure why he did this. He has a defense drop already. Does he think he lives a Grassy Glide? I don't know what he wants to do with this. And there's his Rillaboom. Okay, so perhaps he wants to fake out and then go for my Rillaboom, right? Unless he just wants to do something else here. But we are faster, and we could always U-turn. But I think I'm just going to protect on the Rillaboom here. And I think we just Airstream again. And I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Airstream again. We'll stop the fake out here. So let's see what this Rillaboom goes for. He did go for the fake out. So I'm glad we protected on that slot. And this might even be a KO. We are Life Orb. It is Dragapult dominating. That's 2 KOs here. And I doubt a Hailstorm from a Gastrodon does anything. I don't know if that kills Dragapult. I doubt it. And if he goes for the Rillaboom, that's all I could ask for. He goes for the Hailstorm. Is this in the Rillaboom? Yes. And that's why he went for the fake out, which is also why I went for the protect. Because I figured he would do something like this. But once again, we dodge another bullet. Our max is ending. Now, the Gastrodon could protect. Which is totally fine by me. We know he has 2 moves. He has Icy Wind and a Max Guard. Probably 2 other stab moves with the Water and Earth power. Alright. And it is the Zard in the final slot. Oh, so this is not the greatest thing here. This is not what I want. I do want to preserve the Rillaboom here. So he might go for Max Ice again. But let's get in our Incineroar. And then what we could also do is... we're faster than the Zard. We could even Phantom Force into that slot. Which is what I really want. Yeah, let's do it like this. We'll stall out one more turn of his Max. Preserve the Rillaboom for the end game. I think this is fine. So here comes the Incin. Alright, Intimidate not going to do much, but that's not the point. The point is that we get a reset on our Rillaboom. We get a fake out. And we could even dodge something from the Gastrodon here. So the Zard goes for the Air Slash. We dodge it anyway. And he goes for the Quake. He quaked. Alright, well, we take that. I'm surprised he quaked into the Rillaboom. Or maybe he wanted to pick up the KO with the Zard. Alright. So we will pop our berry here. Okay, this is fine. So, more Hail Chip. Alright, now who do I want to fake out on? I think I'll fake out the Gastrodon here. Alright, even if the Incin goes down, that's fine. Because we have a Rillaboom in the back anyway. Just let me check how many turns of grassy terrain there are. This is the last turn, so we can always come back in. So what we can do is fake out on the Zard. Alright. So we'll fake out here. Alright. And maybe the Dragapult can pick up this KO. Whew! Dragapult is so good. That should be the game. Rillaboom should just clean up from here. Alright, this was a Dragapult game indeed. There's the Icy Wind. That is fine. That's not enough. Okay. We are more than fine. Okay. There's the chip damage. But honestly, this is fine. He can't kill both of us. Not that it matters because we have a Rillaboom in the back. Alright, grassy terrain is gone. Alright, and this is yet another game where we have 4 Mons. Alright, now how do I want to do this? If he Earth Powers, that's fine. Okay, I could just Parting Shot. It's not necessary. I think I'll just Flare Blitz. And again, I'll just go for the darts. Alright. Here we go. So there's the Dragon Darts. Dragapult again. Single target darts. Again, he has the defense drop. And that... oh, man. And there's the Flare Blitz from the Instant. So we were faster than the Gastrodon anyway. Oh my goodness. Another game. Not a single Mon died. Alright, this is how you position, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, GG's to Noob. Okay. Got Patrick with a Jolteon and a Lando. So potential Discharge Earthquake? I don't think so. I don't show. He also has a Dragapult and a Togekiss. And there's an Urshifu. And a Lapras. Of all things. Okay. Now, again, the question is, how does he stop the Coalossal? He does have the Lando. He does have that. And I could still max it. But I'm fine with the... I'm actually fine with it if he does it like that. So here we go. Cole Dragapult. We have to bring the Rillaboom for the Lapras. And... I don't know if I bring the Water Urshifu. Maybe I can? It's possible. But then he has an Urshifu. So I'm leaning towards a Togekiss. Yeah, might as well. I mean... It's weird, right? I think it's alright. I think it's okay. Because he does have a Dragapult and an Urshifu, so there is some merit to bring in the Togekiss. Again, if he brings the Lando, I mean, if I get rocks up, that's all I want. It's still going to take a lot of damage. And then the Rillaboom can clean up after that. So let's see what my opponent brings. He goes with the Jolteon Togekiss. This is amazing. This is exactly what I want. I can't think of a better lead than this. Alright, he's got a Jolteon. I don't know what that's supposed to do. But very simply, if we get rid of the Togekiss, alright, that's good for news for our Togekiss. Now there is a Jolteon there, but I don't really care. So let's get the rocks up now. And we even have Earth Power for that Jolteon. So let's get the rocks up and let's go ahead and surf away. He could switch, I understand that. But I want those rocks. I want those rocks. Alright, so here comes our Cole. We know what Gigantamax Coalossal can do. And now let's see the surf from our Dragapult. We are minned in the special attacking department. So we try to minimize as much damage as possible. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. That's still solid damage onto the Togekiss and the Jolteon. Alright, so there's our policy. Alright, and now we're the fastest thing on the field, and we crit the Togekiss actually. So that's interesting. And now he knows we're Life Orb, and here comes the Vocalith. Big rock damage. See you later, Togekiss. Alright, and rocks are set, and we can always Earth Power next turn. And I mean by Max Quake. Now, is this Jolteon shenanigans Jolteon? No, it's not. It's just a Thunderbolt. Whew, that did a lot of damage. And he crit me! Alright, and he parried me! Oh my god! Please! And he's Life Orb. Alright, but there's the rock damage. Okay. He gets... I don't mind the crit, but the para is the main thing. Alright, so now here's the Lapras. So this is not great news. Because of our situation. So what we can do is we can max guard here. And what we can do is Phantom Force. Or we could darts just to get rid of the Jolteon. But he might go for the Dragapult here. So he has some options here. Let me think about this. I don't want the Dragapult to die so easily. I have a Rillaboom in the back. Alright, let's guard here and let's Phantom Force. Into... which slot do I want? Do I want the Lapras slot? Yeah, let's get some chip on the Lapras. Because we do have a Rillaboom here. I don't think the Grassy Glide will KO at full health. So maybe after a Phantom Force and some rock damage, the Lapras can go down. But we'll see. He will... we have to call this right here. And first of all, we have to get off the Max Guard. That's the first thing. That's the important one. If we can get off the Max Guard, we're in business. Alright, so we get off the Max Guard. That's good. Can Dragapult be fine here? Yep, we do go for the Phantom Force. Alright, so I think we'll be okay here. Does go for the Thunderbolt into the Coal slot. And the Lapras went for the Resonance into the Dragapult slot. So we do get a turn wasted from his Max. Alright, and he takes some chip damage there. Alright, and now we have to do something with our Coal. If we can get this off, I doubt we can. We could even switch, but I'm more than fine with getting the free switch in later. I guess we can just try and click whatever. It's not gonna matter. Alright. Withdraws the Jolteon! Okay. Alright, that's totally fine. He probably thought I would Earth Power there, but... sure. Alright, here comes the Phantom Force. That's good chip damage. That's very good chip damage. And we're still faster than the Lapras, bro! Okay, yep. The speed boost is insane. I have no idea why he switched to Jolteon there. I have no idea. I couldn't care less about the Jolteon. So we got a free kill on his Max. And we get the chip damage. Oh my god. So we got the most out of our Max. We got 2 kills off of our Max, which is all I could really ask for out of Coalossal. Alright, here comes the Jolteon again. Alright. So, very simply, we could protect again. And I could even darts here. I don't need to deal that much. I could even Phantom Force again. But I think it's fine if I just go for the darts. He only has 2 mons left. Alright, we'll protect the Coalossal. Rock damage is still in effect, so Rillaboom will just simply clean up here. So there's the darts. Remember, we're Life Orb Dragapult. Whew! Goodbye, Jolteon. And now here comes the Lando. Alright, that's great damage. Rillaboom and Urshifu will just finish the job from here. Yeah, you go ahead and Rock Slide. Alright, and there he goes into the Dragapult. Alright, that's fine. And there's more rock damage, and just to smite him, we're not even gonna let him kill the Coalossal. We're gonna swap into the Rillaboom. Oh, I had the Togekiss, not the Urshifu. And then we'll just Dragon Darts again. We're not gonna let him kill any Mons. Battle was cancelled. Coalossal busted. Okay, there is a Togedemaru. I almost forgot the name. Togedemaru, Vaporeon, Dracovish, Tyranitar, Aegislash, and a Charizard. What a composition. Okay. Very interesting. There's no Tailwind. So the problem is, can Coalossal take out the Dracovish? I don't think so. Not... maybe with the rocks, I guess. But generally, like, how does he stop Coalossal? Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, let's just do it like this. I mean, we've got the Rillaboom. That's going to be good late game. Urshifu also looks kind of okay. So does the not really the Incin. Yeah, I just need Rillaboom. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Yeah. Togedemaru. Huh. We have a Max Quake for that. Okay. So, let's see what he does here. It's gonna be the Dracovish and the Togedemaru. Okay. Do I care about the Togedemaru? He could nuzzle me. I can't just die to the Dracovish, right? So... I mean, he could swap in for a Steel type or Tyranitar, I guess. But like... I'm fine with this. Like, generally I am. Yeah, let me just get my rocks up. And let's just surf. If he's smart, he protects. So let's see what he does here. Alright, he's thinking about it. I would too. I would too. Okay. Oh, what? I think he's maxing the Dracovish. Dang, really? Yikes. Okay, I mean, I understand it. I get the play. But I have a Rillaboom. Okay. So, we'll see how much damage the Dracovish takes from this. I mean, this works out for me. Alright, here we go. So, the Togedemaru goes for the spiky shield. I wasn't even going for that. So here comes our Surf. Alright, and we'll deal some chip damage onto the Dracovish. Alright, get our steam engine going. Alright, this likely doesn't kill the Dracovish, but the rock damage over time is all I need. Alright, so let's see how this turns out. And there is the Vocalith. Okay. Oh my god. Nice Max, bro. Like, you can go ahead and kill my Coalossal. That doesn't matter anymore. What? He went for the Dragapult? Okay. Okay. He went for the Dragapult. He went for it. Okay. Fine by me. Alright. Goodbye, Max. He really let Coalossal live. He really did. Okay. Okay. We could go into Rillaboom now. Yeah, we can. His max is gone. And then we have Earth Power. But I think he just quits from here. Or unless he's thinking about it. Alright. Here comes our Rillaboom. Is it Zard or is it T-Tar? It's Vape. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, okay. Alright. So... yeah, I mean, okay. So what we can do here is Quake this slot, and then we can Grassy Glide the Vaporeon. We could even fake it out first. And then Grassy Glide it, just so that it gets a little bit more chip damage, because Vaporeon is a little bulky. But I think it still dies. I think it still dies. Alright, we're gonna find out. I think it still dies. Alright, so here comes the Grassy Glide into the Vaporeon. Oh, but the rock should take it out anyway. Alright, Max Quake. Okay, into the Togedemaru. Goodbye. Alright. And it goes for Blizzard. Coalossal avoids the wrong one to avoid. Alright, but that's fine. Just don't freeze me. Okay, we're good. And now the rock damage overtime should be able to take out the Vaporeon, I believe. Yep, there it is. Well done. And now he has just one mod. So, very surprising to see the max on the Dracovish, but I guess he was in a bad spot. And there's a Tyranitar. Well, unfortunately, you're staring in the face of a Rillaboom. I miss T-Tar. We're going to bring Tyranitar back next month, folks. So, have no fear. But we're going to bring it back the right way. So, we're going to Quake this slot. It doesn't really matter what he does. But, yeah. Grassy Glide. Beep! Oh, T-Tar. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Alright. And that just about wraps it up there. And there it is, folks. That's our version of Coalossal along with the Togekiss. Actually, we didn't even really use the Togekiss. Not that we needed to. I mean, the Coalossal and the Dragapult with Rillaboom in the back, along with either Incin or Urshifu, was more than enough. We were smart with our pivots and with some of our matchups. I think in all 3 games, we just lost 1 Pokemon. I think. I'm going to have to go and check that. But I think we just lost only 1. So again, you don't have to always max your Coalossal, right? If the matchup doesn't call for it, you can still max the Dragapult, surprise the opponent, alright? And then you saw it in that game with the Gastrodon. The Dragapult Dynamax is still very, very strong, alright? And then you can always clean up in the back with the Rillaboom or Urshifu after those defense drops. And Coalossal, you already know what it does, okay? The Togekiss is good against opposing Urshifus that want to be brought into the game, just so that they have something against Coalossal or Dragapult, but we didn't really run into it, so we didn't really use it, or I don't know if we brought it. Maybe we did, but that's why you're going to need the Togekiss for like an opposing Urshifu matchup, okay? Incineroar is good if you're up against Glacier or even like Vaporeon 2. Taunt is good to have, so that's why you have the Incin on this team. And again, Rillaboom is just so good with the Grassy Glides, finishing off things after they've taken rock damage. Alright, so there it is. Give Clovercole a try, and this is the last team that we have for the month of May. The next video will be a brand new month, and we've got an interesting team to reclimb the ladder, so stay tuned for that. Have a good one.